Hi, in this video, we're going to continue with question 5 and focus on 5.2 from the KZN trial paper 2. So it reads, without using a calculator, simplify the following into a single trig ratio. And we have cos squared 180 plus x into tan 360 minus x times cos 90 plus x plus sine of x minus 90 times cos of 180. So what's going to help us in this question is to remember our cast diagram. And I have it here in green. In quadrant 1, that's your angles less than 90. In quadrant 2, we're running from 90 to 180. Quadrant 3, 180 to 270. And quadrant 4 is our 270 to 360. And we're ready to go. So if we look at the first one, okay, we have cos squared 180 plus x. Now let's remember 180 plus x, we are in the third quadrant. And if we look at our cast diagram, in the third quadrant, cos is negative. So that will change to minus cos x. And there is a square sign. Then we're going to have a square bracket. I'm going to change the color. Now we have tan of 360 minus x. Now 360 minus x is in the fourth quadrant. And if we check in the fourth quadrant, tan is negative. And then we have cos of 90 plus x. Now 90 plus x is in the second quadrant. Cos is negative, but 90 plus x is a complementary angle, and the co-ratio of cos is sine, and that changes to sine x. Now we have a negative angle plus sine of x minus 90, and that is quite simple. All we do is add a 360. 360 minus 90 would give us a 270. So we're now sitting with sine of 270 plus x. Now remember, that's your fourth quadrant. 270 plus x takes us into quadrant 4. And sine in quadrant 4 is negative. But let's hold on. 270 plus x is a co-ratio. So the complement of sine, the co-ratio of sine is cos x. And then we have cos 180. And if you know your graph, or you could use your calculator, and cos of 180 is negative 1. You use your calculator to confirm that, and if you understand your graphs, at 180 cos is negative 1. So in our next step, when we simplify, we have minus squared will give you a positive. So we're going to get cos squared x, square bracket, and negative times a negative will give us a positive. And then we have tan, which we're going to change to sine x over cos x, times, we have a sine x there. We're going to put that over 1. And then we have a negative cos x times negative 1. That'll be giving us a plus cos x. So we're going to keep the cos squared x. And then we have a square bracket. Sine times sine in the numerator would give you sine squared x all over cos x plus cos x. So what I'm going to actually do here is use the distributive law and say, right, cos squared x times sine squared x over cos x, and the cos x will cancel off with the square, and that will give us cos x dot sine squared x. Then I'm going to go and multiply now cos squared x with the second term in the bracket, and that'll give me cos cubed x. And now we're looking for a common factor. We have two terms, and you'll notice that cos x is common. So if I take out cos x from cos x times sine squared x, I'm going to get sine squared x. And then cos cubed x over cos x will give us cos squared x. And then we have cos x, and in our square bracket, sine squared x plus cos squared x is 1. And our final answer now would be equal to cos x. And we have written this as a single trig ratio.